You need to get up, XRP. You have to get up. I can't believe it. There is no use in doing it, gentlemen. I will say it again, XRP is truly dead. The bird has passed away. XRP is still around, and its price is now hanging around 52 cents, people. Indeed, the value of Bitcoin is soaring to new heights. I believe it reaches 73, but that could change when it starts to cool down soon, people. Take a look at the Bitcoin market during the past week. The situation is completely and utterly absurd. On the surface, it appears that redlers are being validated. The 4th of November is a date that we have that is quite interesting. Supposedly, everyone is talking about what's going to happen in the near future, guys. When cryptocurrencies are front-running it, it is evident that something is going on. At this point, gentlemen, we are discussing a portion of XRP as well as the XRP community, and Mr. Man finds all of this to be pretty fascinating. In an ACS, the CEO of Circle has stated that cryptocurrencies are purple and have backing from both parties. As expected, the CEO of Circle discusses the regulatory environment around cryptocurrencies and stablecoins, as well as the function that these assets play in the ecology of the financial system. At this very moment, he continues to assert that cryptos are purple dudes. No, the only cryptocurrency that I am familiar with that is purple is XRP. This is not the case, is it? Once more, people, this is in its own realm. Despite the fact that Bitcoin is seeing a surge at the moment, permit me to tell you the truth, gentlemen. As you are aware, we have been saying this for quite some time now. The new monetary system is the only place where XRP is the undisputed king. As for the brand new monetary system, what do you think? It will be necessary to separate it from Bitcoin. At the very least, the initial stage of it, however long that may be. Until then, I suppose we will have to wait. However, for the time being, I am hoping that XRP will wake up and catch up to Bitcoin. Let's hope that happens in the near future. Please have a look at this, gentlemen. It is a very fascinating date. Today is November 4th. Therefore, Gemini sends out a tweet questioning when the moon isn't reaching its full potential. When exactly will Mars arrive? Where is Mars? The response from Gemini is due by November 4th. Do you think this has anything to do with XRP requesting a friend? Take a look at this scenario. For the entirety of cryptography. Guys, what are you going to be doing on November 4th? Do you agree? Thankfulness will be on the 4th. Hey guys, don't you think it's hilarious that we say this? Do not forget to remember. On November 4th, the date. They are the powers that scheme and conspire. They do ring with their weak hands. It was Bearable Guy 123 who gave this to me. This is the conclusion. The idiots all sing. When they notice the price reduced, they break down in tears. Oh my goodness, hold for a second. They don't see the king amassing wealth, making plans, and establishing financial institutions. Massive news is on the way, and it's coming on strong. As far as he is aware, the 4th will bring gratitude. This is the golden egg that Mr. Poole has given us, so here it is. Guys, HMM 411411 discusses the closing time for the USC, which is immediately following the 5th of November. There was some kind of explosion that Mr. Pooh tweeted out. The 5th of November, gentlemen, this is most certainly about Election Day. What's hilarious is that November equals 9 because of the change in the calendar. Do you recall that the 5th of November also comes out to what? The 5/9/2024, from a total of 8 guys, we have 5, and then we have 9, which brings the total to 589 at this point. That is, once more, a devilish thing, right? So once more, it is currently week 44, guys, and week 45 is equivalent to the sum of 4 and 5, which is 9, which is completion. When it comes to the following week, it appears that a cycle is going to be finished, guys. But let's find out what that is, shall we? Who will emerge victorious in the end? A Ripple Riddler who is a member of the community has just been validated by certain Elon Musk individuals that they are. It is true that this election represents a crossroads in the path of destiny. The reason I am getting involved in politics at this time is because there is a choice that needs to be made when it comes to politics. I believe that if Trump does not win, we will be doomed, so it is imperative that he wins. Do you agree? Please have a look at this, gentlemen, if we come back here. What is it? Ripple Riddler crew have created a fork in the road log for you to read. By all means. Exactly. Holy cow, it would appear that the stakes are quite high. Things are on the line here. You all are aware that the outcome is going to be next week, right? Things are on the line here. The chips appear to be in the hands of everyone. There will be a fulfillment of the prophecy now. Guys, Trump has 69% of the vote and Kamala has 31%. Is that really the case? Exactly. This is the true arc, people. This very moment, 6x99, I see. It is hilarious because Elon Musk has stated that we require Trump to have a 69% chance of winning for the betting markets. Do you agree? I'm not sure. While we are discussing the elections, I would like to look up something. Please allow me to do so. Specifically, Mr. Poole and his connections to Donald Trump. It was brought to my attention by Mr. Poole that Trump greets people, waves hello, or says goodbye, but I'm not entirely sure. Only in the event that there is disaster do we go to this level. The United States of America needs to be saved. Currently, the question that I am most concerned about is whether or not the current side is currently experiencing destruction. Right now it is in charge, and a lot of people will say yes. However, do we necessarily need something worse to occur first? All of a sudden, Trump becomes involved in the situation in some way, shape, or form. Guys, it's possible that something dreadful will have to take place. Perhaps, but we'll have to wait and see. Mostly due to the fact that the number 113 is a destructive number. It is a snake that is consuming its own tail. Therefore, I am not sure perhaps this. So as we all know, the number 113 is the word that Mr. Pooh specifically referred to. You guys are aware that he is nude in his own tail, right? It is the act of destruction. It seems strange that the year 2024, when we sum everything together, comes out to this amount, don't you think? Yours truly? It's not clear to me what it is, but there seems to be a peculiar vibe emanating from David Shores, and it's probably nothing else as well. What is the reason that David Shore is discussing this? I am completely clueless. Expenses incurred by the United States government, net interest paid, gentlemen, etc. Recessions are something that always occur, folks, and what we see right now is that they occur whenever the interest rate increases. At this very moment, when it is a high up here, it also happens exactly here at 220, and nobody could have predicted that it would happen right now. Where exactly are we at this moment? Again, anything peculiar is not going to happen, isn't it? Obviously, we have now received confirmation that our recession is on the way. However, how can we know that nobody else is aware of this? How do we know that nobody knows? As the demand for digital assets continues to rise, Ripple has introduced secure custody solutions such as Ripple Custody, which are essential for financial institutions. In this $20 trillion market, our guide to digital asset custody provides a framework for managing digital assets in order to unlock revenue and promote consumer trust. So let's get down to business. As digital assets continue their march toward mainstream finance, institutional crypto custody services are becoming a mission, essential offerings for banks that want to maintain their competitive edge in the market. Whether banks are able to meet the growing demand for new asset classes and position themselves at the vanguard of this $20 trillion market potential will be determined by their capacity to store, administer, and protect tokenized assets and crypto assets in a secure manner. In order to establish trust, propel expansion, and open up new revenue streams with the purpose of evaluating and adopting institutional-grade custody infrastructure. Now you have it, you people. Ripple Custody can also be utilized by financial institutions in order to guarantee that their services are in accordance with demanding regulatory frameworks in their respective countries. Therefore, it is clear that Ripple is aiming for every possible route. At that same moment, it became so stocky, and that is it. Yes, you should document it, establishing credibility and confidence in the blockchain network for businesses. Ripple and XRP continue to be despised by the general public. Indeed, they continue to assert that it is not the right one. It is without a doubt the case when there is transparency. You can now say goodbye to your preferred stablecoin, Tether USCT. Last but not least, there are a few. Additionally, this is the steady coin that we favor the most, a bull run in 2024 for XRP. The dominance of Bitcoin is increasing, but when it finally dies, that is when XRP will fly, and we are heading exactly there, people, according to the RSI peaks. In addition to that, there is a negative divergence going on. The difference between that top and that top people is that you guys can see how the percentage is higher or how the price is higher. On the other hand, the indication, or I should say that the indicator is higher around this time, but it was lower back then, and you guys should look at that as a bearish divergence. I have hopes that some kind of spark comes out of the guys at Woodwork and causes the price of XRP to skyrocket. It is the very first time that Ripple has ever mentioned RL, and you have seen a promotional film. The blockchain technology and the conventional financial system have been brought together by Ripple's efforts. We have developed a digital asset infrastructure that is of enterprise grade, which is trusted by the largest institutions in the world. In addition to quick global payouts and access to off-ramps, safe digital asset custody solutions, and the stablecoin that was developed with trust and compliance at its core, there are many other benefits. The ability to tokenize, store, exchange, and transport currency is made possible for businesses all across the world by Ripple. The future of finance is not something that we are waiting for to arrive. As of right now, we are constructing the Internet of Value for more than 10 years. Guys, have a look at that. So it is already taking place at this very now. For the year 2024, Hong Kong steady core regulation. It is on its way. Ominous black swans can be seen everywhere. Get ready.